Hey guys, welcome to my Cindy Crawford inspired makeup tutorial. So I did her dark lip liner with her nude lips, and I even did a little beauty mark. If they weren't doing construction at my apartment right now, I'd be talking to you in real life, but here we go. So the first thing that I did was prime my eyes with MAC Pro Longwear in NC25, and now I'm going in with the Stila palette. I'm so excited about this, I just got it, and I'm using this white matte shadow. And I'm just putting this in the inner corner of my eyes using a 217 brush by MAC. This was from the holiday collection, that's why it looks sparkly and weird. And now I'm taking a 217 brush, also by MAC, and I'm taking that mauve color and I'm mixing it in with that beige color. So this part's nice and easy because I want this color to be on my lid as well as the crease, so you don't have to be precise at all because we want it all over our eyes basically. Picking up some of this light brown color as well as this purpley brown color, and I'm making like an L shape with a MAC 239 brush on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm keeping my 217 brush nice and handy, that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm just blending out everything that I just did. Any blending brush will work. It's nice and easy if you keep two brushes together at the same time. And I'm going back in with that same mixture and that same 239 brush, and I'm making the color even richer, putting it on the outer corner of my eye, not going any higher whatsoever, and then you can go back in with your blending brush and blend that all together. Now I'm using an eye kohl by Bobbi Brown. This is in the color Jet. It's a black eye kohl, and I'm lining my eyes with this, and I'm taking this from the outer corner and I'm bringing it in towards the center of my pupil. You don't have to get really precise with this and make it nice and neat because we are going to smudge it with a MAC 215 brush. Yep. And just smudge it back and forth. So you are going to be moving some of this color into the inner corner of the eye, so that is why I didn't want to bring the kohl to the inner corner because I knew that the pigment would get there anyways. So I don't want that to be too dark. I don't want it to be black right in the inner corner of the eye. Her whole look was to do the outer corner of the eyes really dark and the inner corner nice and light. So now I'm going back in with that same kohl. I know it's not a great shot, but basically all I'm doing is bringing it just on the outer corner. And now you want to take black eyeshadow. This one is from Urban Decay, and a pencil brush. This one is from Sigma. And I'm just going right over that line and just blending it back and forth. And then I'm taking a clean blending brush. I think this one is Sonia Koushik. You can get that at Target. And you just want to blend everything together so that there's no harsh lines. So now I'm just applying mascara, and then I'm going to go in with false lashes. I'm using the ones by NYX, or NYX, however you want to pronounce it. And when I first glued them on, they just didn't look right, so I ended up pulling them off. But I did go in with what you see there. That's the Bombs liquid liner, and I just did a line on top of my eyes. Now I'm going in with the brow pomade in Chocolate by Anastasia. Usually I use soft brown, but today I just want to go a little bit darker because Cindy Crawford is known for her dark brows, and I will link my brow tutorial down below so you can see how I do it step by step. So now I'm going in with makeup wipes, and I use them right after I do my eye makeup to just kind of clean up any of the fallout, and I believe these ones are by Burt's Bees. And now I'm taking my Laura Mercier primer in Radiance, and I'm just pressing it into my skin. It makes a big difference rather than rubbing it into your skin. Okay, so let's talk about this pale face situation. So I'm going to use the Pericom, I don't know, MD liquid bronzer. It's called the No Bronzer Bronzer, and my Lancome foundation. Basically, I'm going to mix these together on the back of my hand. This is my first time trying this No Bronzer Bronzer, actually, which is why I'm putting it in little dots on my face and it's sort of rubbing them in. And then I'll be going in with my Sigma F80, and I am just going to blend this all into my skin. Now I'm going in with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC25. It's the same concealer that you saw in the beginning of the video, and I'm just putting this in a V shape under my eyes and blending it in with a damp beauty blender. So now I'm going to use my Anastasia brow powder in the shade Caramel and my little Anastasia brush, and I'm going to make a point at the end of my nose. Her nose naturally has a little bit of a point, but this was a little trick that Marilyn Monroe actually used to do to make it look like her nose was thinner at the end. And then I blend it in just with my ring fingers, and I just keep pressing and pressing until it is less obvious. And then I'm going in with Hourglass Powder. I forget the name, so I will link it down below. And I'm using a big MAC powder brush and just pressing that into my skin. So now I'm using Ben Nye's Banana Powder to set my under eye concealer, and I also bring this to the center of my forehead as well. So for bronzer, you can go in with whichever one you would like. Just make sure that it's matte because she was all about the matte look back in the 90s. And I'm just using a powder brush to apply this. And now I'm going in with blush. This one is Peaches by MAC, and I'm using a angled brush to do this. Now we're going back in with that Urban Decay black eyeshadow and that same Sigma pencil brush, and we're applying this to the lower part of our eye. And then I'm taking a Real Techniques brush and I'm just blending this all in, inner to outer corner. And now I'm applying mascara to the bottom lashes. That was quick. And I'm also applying lip liner right now. So this is Excedra by MAC. It's a nice brown color, and then I filled in the rest of my lips with this. So you could keep it just like this, or you can go in with Myth, I was going to say Mick, Myth by MAC, and this is a nice nude. Everyone loves this color, and I'm putting this at the center of my lips, and then I'm taking my ring finger, and I'm just blending this in, and it's kind of going to make like a pouty look. I don't know. And now I'm taking that same white shadow that we used before, and I'm applying it to my brow bone, and now I'm taking it to the center of my lips, making them look a little bit bigger. And now I'm taking my eyebrow pencil and making a little bit of a birthmark, beauty mark, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just making my hair kind of messy, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Bye, guys!